we have two ways how we can create assembly. We can use traditional bottom-up assembly method, where parts are created separately, then inserted into assembly document, and then made together. And then we have a second method to create assembly, and this is dynamic top-down assembly method, where parts can be created together in the context of an assembly. So we're going to create assembly only with assembly file. So we won't use part files. So we're going to create parts, and then we're going to define relations of those parts in the assembly file. So let's go here to new. Let's choose assembly. So we won't insert any parts, so we can cancel here. Now let's go here to assembly tab, and here we have a tool insert components. So let's click on this arrow here, and let's choose new part. And now here on the feature manager design tree, we have a new part, part 1. Now let's click here on the part, and now let's click here on the working area. So we can go now to assembly, and we can go to edit component. So now edit component tool is active. So let's go to edit component, and now you can see that our part becomes blue here, because now we can create a part. So if we go here to our tabs, we can see that we have feature tab and sketch tab, and those tabs are the same as in the part file. So we can go to sketch, and we can create a new sketch. Let's choose front plane. Let's go normal 2. Let's go with rectangle, center rectangle, like this. Let's click OK. Let's make this line and this line equal. Let's put some dimensions. Let's go with 150 millimeters. Let's click OK. Now let's go with circle. Let's create a circle here. Let's go to smart dimensions. Let's go with the diameter 50 millimeters. Let's click OK. Now we can go to features, and we can use Extruded Boss base. Let's go with 200 millimeters for the depth. And let's go with midplane. Let's click OK. And now we can see that this is our part 1. It's still active. If we uncheck edit component, the part becomes inactive. It's not blue anymore. So this is the part 1 that we have created in the assembly. And now we're going to create the part 2. So let's go here to assembly tab. Click on this arrow. Let's go with a new part. So this is part 2. Let's click on this part. Now we can see that edit component is not active. Let's click here in the working area. And now it's active. Let's go to edit component. And now we can see that automatically part 1 becomes transparent and part 2 becomes active, blue. Now we can go to sketch, and we can create a new sketch, and we're going to choose the face of this part 1. So let's go normal 2. Let's go with convert entities. Let's choose this edge here and click OK. So now we can go to features, Extruded Boss base, and we can go here with 400 millimeters. Like this, and let's click OK. And now we are still in the part 2, so let's uncheck edit component. And this is our assembly. If you try to move part 2 or part 1, you can't, because they're fixed. As you can see here, F and F fixed. If you want to move this part, for example, part 2, you can go here, right click and float, or you can just click here on the part and float. And now you can move this part. So now we can define some mates between those two parts. For example, let's go to mate. Let's define the concentric relation between this cylinder and this hole here. Let's click OK. And now we can move this part like this. So this is our assembly now. Really simple assembly. So this is the top-down assembly method. So we didn't create parts separately and then insert them into assembly file. We have created parts in the assembly file. So now let's save this assembly and those parts. Let's go here and let's go save as. Let's go rebuild and save the document. Let's call it top down. Let's go to desktop and we're gonna save as assembly and let's click OK. Let's click OK here. And now here we have a question. This assembly contains unsaved virtual components which must be saved. we can save them internally or externally. Let's go externally. So those are part 1 and part 2. And notice though parts 1 and 2 will be saved as a part files in the same folder as assembly file. Let's click OK. So now if we go to desktop, so we can see that here we have top-down assembly file, part 1 file, and part 2 file. So this is the second method how you can create an assembly.